Let's see this. Srinu, Murli and Satish divide an amount of rupees 3000 among themselves in the ratio 7:6:2 respectively. If an amount of rupees 200 is added to their shares, what will be the new ratio of the shares? So there are two ways of solving it. I'll tell you both the ways. So first way is find out what Srinu, Murli and Satish will get out of 3000. Then you add 200 to each one of them and then find out the ratio again. That is one way. So what I mean by this is find out Srinu's share. So what will be Srinu's share? Srinu's share will be equal to, out of 3000 he is going to get 7 parts out of 7 plus 6 plus 2, 15 parts, right? Therefore it is 200, which means 1400 is the Srinu's share. Similarly, what is Murli's share? So Murli's share is, out of 3000 he is going to get 6 out of 15, right? Therefore it is 200, which means 1200 is Murli's share. Now what is Satish's share? So Satish's share is, out of 3000 he is going to get 2 out of 15, so which means he is going to get 400. So these are the shares. Now they are saying that we are going to add 200 to their shares, which means whatever he got we are going to add 200. Now what is the final amount that Srinu will have? 1400 plus 200, which means 1600, and again 1200 plus 200, which means 1400, and again 400 plus 200, which means 600. So this is the shares of these three finally. Now we are supposed to find out what are their new ratios. So the new ratios will be equivalent to 1600 is to 1400 is to 600. So you are going to get 8:7:3. This is one way of solving it. And other way of solving it is, now if you observe it, the total number of parts in this one is 7 plus 6 plus 2, which is 15, right? Therefore 15 parts is equivalent to 3000 rupees. Then what is one part? One part will be equivalent to, divide both sides with 15. Then we are going to get 200. Now we know that the amount that is going to be added, which is 200, is exactly one part, isn't it? Therefore 7 parts, 6 parts and 2 parts, to which 1 part is added. So add 1 part and 1 part here. Then you are going to get 8:7:3. So if you can make this small observation, then you could have directly answered it without finding all this. Got it? So what is that I did? We came to know that 1 part is 200 and that is what is added. Now in case instead of 200, if 400 would have been added, then what does it mean? 400 is 2 parts. Therefore you are supposed to add 2 to the original ratio. In case if 600 is added, you have to add 333 here, right? So one other way of solving such question is finding out how many parts is the new addition going to give you, and then add it. And this is the standard way of solving it, and is a faster way of solving it. Okay, fine.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days. And whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.